Hello and welcome to Life Devotionals. Today we will look at Jeremiah 6:16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see, and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find peace. I think one thing we can learn from this verse is how to make choices, looking for and choosing the good way. The following poem is about making choices. The title is An Autobiography in 5 Short Chapters by Portia Nelson. Chapter 1. I walk down the street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I am helpless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. Chapter 2. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I'm in the same place. It isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to find a way out. Chapter 3. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. Chapter 4. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. Chapter 5. I walk down another street. I can certainly relate to this poem. I've walked down the street and fallen in a deep hole. I've felt lost and helpless, and I've blamed my situation on everyone but myself. I chose to stay in the hole for a long time because of my pride. After a while, I decided to get out again. I walked down the same street again, pretending not to see the danger, and I fell in the hole again. I acted surprised to be there and didn't take responsibility for my choice. It was still someone else's fault. I stayed in the hole a long time, feeling sorry for myself, but I eventually got out. I chose to walk down the same street and fell in the hole again. My eyes were wide open, but it had become a habit. I finally realized it was my fault. It was my choice to walk down the street and fall in the hole. I decided to get out immediately. Then, once again, I chose to walk down the same street, but this time I walked around the hole. Finally, I chose to walk down a different street. The word hole in this instance could be replaced with the word sin. I've walked down the wrong path and fell into sin. When things didn't turn out the way I expected, my pride wouldn't allow me to admit I had made a mistake, and sometimes it was years before I decided to change my course. I've also made intentional choices to sin and then blamed my decisions on others. When the consequences for my choices became too unpleasant, and I eventually realized my sorrows were a direct result of my bad choices, I finally made the decision to get on the right path. I still do not always make the right choices, but the desires of my heart are no longer selfish. I strive to do what is good and right in the eyes of God. I continually pray about living a life that is pleasing to Him, and I thank God every day for His forgiveness, mercy, and grace. In closing, I would like to share Joshua 24:15. Choose you this day whom you will serve. In other words, which path will you choose to take? The path of God or the path of Satan? If you like my devotionals, subscribe to my channel and you will be notified when each one comes out. Until next time, may God bless you and may you know how much He truly loves you.